Well, it's April 4th. I have a feeling we're not going to progress very fast as far as the next few days because we have multiple points of contact. So we'll just go as we go. Oops. Where's this one at? This is in Lexington? Johnson's Army. Boy, we've been fighting them. I got the 7th Corps to start with, and then the 6th. Abercrombie's been doing a good job. I had no plans to replace him. Some of his division commanders, but not the Army, even maybe Corps commanders, but not the Army commander. He's doing a good job. I actually think his Corps commanders are doing a good job. It's just some division commanders we have to look at. 46,000 under Ambrose Powell Hill. The story was Ambrose Hill and George McClellan were both chasing the same lady, and she picked McClellan. So that's the reason A.P. Hill was always so fierce attacking. And the Union soldiers used to say, "Nellie, why didn't you pick him?" Because her name was Ellie, but I guess Nellie is the how you'd refer to women named Ellie or Ellen or whatever. I don't know how true the story is, but that's also he might have had an adult disease that he contracted that gave him problems from time to time. Well, I'm attacking them. I don't know if he's going to stay or not, but we'll find out. So I got 2 corps, and they're both on the map. This will be one of those advance and he withdraws, or advance and we get a fight. Where am I at? Okay, there we are. I'm not going to bother deploying. That takes a lot of time, and we won't know until we get in range. I'll send 1 corps up this road and 1 corps up that road. 1 corps will hit him in the front, and 1 corps will try to come and hit him in the side. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. Weather's good. We can get fancy tomorrow. And we'll stop and then start when something happens. Well, it seems he didn't leave. He got reinforced. So we can get on with the battle. These are mostly stragglers. Or soldiers who don't want to fight. Whoa. Okay. White Cup. Good training. They're confused, but they got good training. And they're confused, but they got good training. Richardson, I have big plans for you, so don't get yourself killed. Alright, so what the plan is, this corps will hit the flank, while this corps pins them down and keeps an eye on these guys. So to that end, I'm going to stick Richardson to the left. I don't like Fremont, but he's doing okay as a brigade commander, so I'm going to leave him alone. He's never... Excuse me. He's never getting a job above brigade commander, though. Sorry. But I don't fire people who are doing what I need them to do. And then Andrews will be the reserve division. Raleigh, very good training. Good brigade commander. Very good training. Very good brigade commander. Alright, so this is a good division. Now, I'm counting on the artillery to bust these people up. We're going to advance in front of them, but I don't want to block their shots. These are 12-pound Napoleons. Parrott rifles. They got shot at yesterday, but they... We're going to advance in front of you, don't worry. And these are the big guns. We're counting on you to bust up their artillery so the infantry can advance. But now your job is not safe because you fought a lot of battles and you still only got 1 star. But you're not fired yet. Abercrombie, you better go with him. Alright, and then one of my pets, General Mansfield. I want him to have a better game career than he had historical career. I just like him. He comes down as being somebody who would have been happy to be a soldier under. What do these brigades look like? Zook. Whoa, Plummer, you're... That's a good brigade. Halleck, old brains. Another guy who I will leave as a brigade commander, but he will never go any higher. He's the guy that tried to get Grant taken out of the war and was the reason Grant was made lieutenant general. Because this guy was in charge of everything, and he was a fucking bozo. Well, those damn words. Old brains, they called him. He didn't like General Grant. He was one of those guys who would dig his way into the... I'm not going to go fight those guys. I'll just dig my way up to them and they'll leave. You don't win wars by having the enemy leave, because they go someplace else and cause trouble. Alright, so the artillery over here has the mission of busting up everything so that we can get in. Yeah, you're going to get hurt. They're going to shoot back. John F. Reynolds, he's not going to be an artillery commander for long because he's just too good. He's going to be an infantry division commander, then maybe a corps commander. Possibly even an army commander. Who knows? He's got the talent. Siegel will always be an artillery guy because we know he can't do shit. He can't do crap with anything else, but he seems to be capable with artillery. John Sedgwick, he's going to be a corps commander. Uncle John, he's the guy who comes down. They always say his famous last words were, "They couldn't hit an elephant at this distance," and then he got shot between the eyes. In reality, he said more than "they can't hit an elephant at this distance." He was still talking when he got shot. They just shortened it. That not long before he got shot, he said they couldn't hit an elephant at this distance. And you know how things go. They fixed it to where it was his last words. Like Bucky O'Neill, the Rough Rider. His actual last words were, "They haven't made the bullet yet that can hit me," and he got shot right in the mouth. That's at Sandwall Hill. He was a Rough Rider. They called him Bucky because in the game of Pharaoh, which was very popular back then, if you ever watched anything about, is it Wyatt Earp, Tombstone, where he was going to be a Pharaoh dealer. Bucky was bucking. There was a term in Pharaoh where you go against the odds, and it's called bucking it. And Bucky O'Neill was famous for doing that in the game of Pharaoh. But his famous last words were actually more exact last words than Uncle John's. I don't know what that has to do with this battle, but there we go. And here we go. Right off the bat, somebody got wounded. Oh, that artillery battery I said was going to get shot. I'm pretty sure that's the one. Now, look at this. The corps that was going to attack the flank is now the corps attacking the front. And the corps that was going to attack the front is now actually attacking the rear. That's the only problem I have with the deployment is no, it's more fair, but I wouldn't have deployed like this if they had known they were going to deploy like that. But that's the history of everything, right? The initial deployments in battles are like the plans you make. They're only useful for helping. They have to use that road, so let's go cut that road. Where's this artillery at? Yeah, get up there where you can shoot. Well, if you guys don't pin them, they can turn and face those guys. So, Excelsior! I was planning on not having to fight my way across this creek. Or, what is that? Doctor's Creek. Yeah, well, there's going to be a lot of medical people here. Yep. I knew those Napoleons were going to get the hell shot out of them. Well, we have to go forward, but I'd like to get rid of the guns first. Is there a side we can go across? I don't know what they're doing. Are they backing up to these other objectives? I'm going to put it on normal speed while I run and make a pot of coffee because I need coffee. I only want one battle per video, but I also want to push on through and get this Kentucky, Ohio business done. Why don't you stop? Because we're going to move everybody. There's no sense you marching all the way down here, then turning around and marching back up there. He's going to march all the way there anyway. Now the little horsey met him and he stopped. Alright. Now the whole division. Go take that objective. They're still working their way across the river. They're blocking the traffic, so all you can do is get ready to go yourself. And what we got going on here? Okay, well, these guys are set up to stop them guys. You gotta keep these bozos occupied. One, two, three, four. Yeah. That's everybody. A lot of battles end up being like more than one battle. We have a battle up here on Wilson's Creek, and then we got a battle down here at Sinkhole Valley. Moral, you got to get out of the way so the division behind you can get across. Doctor's Creek has been the obstacle. I needed to make coffee because I'm not sure this battle's going to be over very soon. And of course, I read every single battle wrong. The ones I think will be easy turn into fierce, and where I think I'm going to have a hard time, they run away. And this battle, my flank attack is the frontal attack, and my frontal attack is the flank attack. Alright, so we got one objective. I'm not going to send a brigade over there to get it. We're going to send it over here to fight the bad guys. Alright, Smith. Hopefully, Moore will be out of the way by the time you get ready to cross. So we got these guys in a vice. And those guys, are they hurting me? Come on, Smith. It's only a crick. How do you say it? Crick or creek? Creak is something a door does when you don't oil the hinges. Well, 6th Corps is doing okay. Seventh Corps, the 1st Division. Ow, ow, ow. Johnson's Army. How many times have I fought Johnson's Army? It's Johnson's Army, commanded by Lieutenant General Hill. And he's wounded. That's good. If it's Johnston's Army, where's Joe Johnston? Oh, god dang it. Richardson, I had plans for you. Well, when he heals, he has a division. Yeah. I put him where they had to fight a whole frickin' army for. Well, he has a division. I let him get too far out front. That's the problem. You gotta keep things on the slow speed or it can get away from you. Yeah, we squashed these guys. Wharton's wounded. Yeah, this corps getting squashed. This one's having a good fight. All right. Hopefully we wreck these two cores enough that they leave us alone long enough to at least get our stuff squared away. I'm tired of fighting in Kentucky. Alright, now we got two of the objectives. Wreck these guys! Alright, who can we send? These guys have about had it. What's left of these guys? They lost 30%. Is there anybody still organized over here besides that guy? That's where the healthy ones are still at. The next time this army fights, I want everybody there. My original guys finally collapsed. But at least we got most of the army turned around. Richardson's division got tore up. Frickin' meat grinder. Alright, getting close. Yay! Not my artillery! Ah! What do we got left? Phew, oh gosh. For demoralized Confederates, they put up a hell of a fight. I have to collect the Army of the Ohio. Nashville's the main objective, but I have to keep it. I have to go towards Chattanooga as well. There's no more soldiers to send as far as new units. All I can do is send replacements for what you lose. Major General Mansfield has become famous. Yay! Like I say, he's one of my pets. I gotta see how the artillery came out of that. They were 6,767 soldiers captured. Are you finally gonna back up? Son of a bitches. I think 8,500 is a full strength division, so go from there. These guys didn't get hurt. $27,000 is about a normal corps. The normal corps is 3 infantry divisions and 3 artillery battalions, or divisions, 2 battalions per division. Yeah, these guys did some fighting. All right, now who are we going to promote? No, Fremont, you're not getting a division. Nathaniel Lyon. Notice Fremont's brigade is the one that got shot up the most, but I can't tell whether it's because they did the most fighting. Well, the artillery gained some stuff. And they still got most of their guns. And none of these guys were there. Okay, well, then we'll stop here and pick it up next time. Take care.